Today can be the turning point in your life by making a simple decision.
Fundamental questions of navigation. Where am I? Where am I going? And how do I get there from here?
I invite the leaders of our planet to ask themselves these three questions before they make any crucial decisions.
But if you don't make decisions, you're going to stay right where you are.
We are all map makers.
We are in a time of transition.
If we're going to change, we have to change the direction that we're going.
Our planet needs leaders who know where they want to go.
When we change the direction we're going, then we want to make sure we're going in the right direction.
Leaders who can see the big picture.
Because if we're not, we're going to either go backwards or we're going to stay where we are.
Recognizing the psychological and the spiritual shifts and changes that need to be made, often from the inside to the outside.
To be able to shape your future, you have to be willing and able to change your paradigm.
Complex journeys require navigation. The path to the truth is one such journey. This is your GPS. Hairstyling services provided by J.D. Edwards Salon and Spa, Palmdale Shopping Plaza, Madera Street. Accessories provided by Chevette Williamson Jewelry. Standout jewelry for standout women.
Hello, and welcome to GPS Global Paradigm Shift, coming to you live from the Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach. I'm your host, Michelle Malcolm, and it's a pleasure to be in your company today, especially on such a beautiful day as today. It's not too hot, just a nice little cool breeze blowing from the sea, and I couldn't be in a better place than the Tiki Bikini Hut right here on Junkanoo Beach, coming to you live with GPS Global Paradigm Shift on this TGI Friday open line show. Welcome to the show, and welcome to this gentleman sitting beside me. His name is Mr. Stephen Nesbitt. He's one of the big bosses around here, Tiki Bikini Hut. He's the guy who put this whole thing together. Now, I know we're supposed to be following protocols, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hear you with this mask on.
Drop it just a little.
So just a little bit.
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
It is great to be here, Michelle, and thank you so much for the initiative and coming to us. We really appreciate that your outreach, and I already seeing the dividends already being paid off. I listened to some of the ads that through the week. Spot on, great stuff, and I am certain that it's gonna be a great partnership with us.
Fabulous. My hope is that all of the vendors here on Junkanoo Beach will come together and, you all work together as a team, and then we come out here like maybe every week.
That's the plan. The plan is to get all 10 vendors. We've been talking to a lot of vendors. I was talking to Marshall this morning because he came on and he said, listen, I'm going to be on this talk and listen to the show because I heard the ads all week and I can't wait to jump in. And this is going to just be cascading. We believe that this environment, this piece of real estate is going to be one of the catalysts to bring the Bahamas back online, continue to grow the economy, hire more people with steadier wage shifts. And I believe this, like you said, this environment is a cool, nice breeze. It's a set of backdrop for Valentine's is coming. And I just can't wait to talk about our Valentine's specials and promos. This will be great. Absolutely great.
I honestly just looking for excuse to hang out on the beach, that's all.
But you dress right up for the Valentine promo. I love it.
You like my little
love it.
Jewelry?
Hint.
I have to say thank you to Chevette Williamson for, this fabulous jewelry.
Oh, yes.
She's just so talented, guys. I'm going to give you her website address a little later on where you can go and get a discount on everything that you purchase if you use the code GPS on checkout. And if you're like my little dude, never come so you can see it good.
It is well done.
Now I have to keep in mind that we have a radio audience as well. So for my radio audience who can't see us, what Sonia at J.D. Edwards Salon decided to do today was a little updo with plenty curls and stuff.
There's a Renaissance look. It looks like you came with the Queen Victorian day. I mean, properly elegant. I mean, elegant persona.
I don't know if that's the look she was going for, but it'll work. If that's what you get, I'm good with
It
that.
looks good. It's royalty. I mean, as we pivot and get ready for Valentine's, every young man out there now should be saying, listen, lady, you're royalty. And we look at Michelle and what she's sporting right now, hint, hint, you could do something. This is good. This is good for the economy.
Let's talk business.
Yes.
What has business been like for you guys? How have you managed to hold on through this whole pandemic with the shutdowns and uncertainty and all that stuff? What have you guys been doing to keep your doors open?
Well, that's a really good question. And the fact that we're here is testament to the smarts and the different type of spirit that our leaders and our owners have. We believe that we have this prime piece of real estate. It's a touristic area and it's world renowned. Bikini Hut is world renowned all over the world, but also we have an identical Tiki Hut in Fort Lauderdale in a hotel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I think 500 rooms. Some of the team members will go over there and train. Our partnership reaches far. So we believe that we're going to keep this open because why? It is not just for the Bahamas, it's for the world. And we've been open now from October of last year when the restrictions began to lift, fully with all the full protocols, hand sanitizers, we even do periodic temperature tests. We're going to make sure that the guests are properly distanced. We know every time you see a group of 10 or 12 persons, we advise them to say you can socially distance and we treat them well. Maybe give them a small smoothie so they can understand that it's not a big thing, but it's something for safety. The main thing about keeping this place open is the safety protocols and that people will understand that it's something that we really, really take serious. We've been open. We have about 85 employees, but they're not all working right now. We're working on a staggered shift because we believe, strongly believe, that the country is going to open up properly, and we're going to see the influx of tourists, and also we've seen a lot of Bahamians on the weekend, like today, tomorrow, Sunday. They're going to come this way. They're helping us keep the place open, and business has been moderate. Some days have been up. Over the holidays, it's been very good. So the potential is there. We're not afraid. We are actually bold and daring as we continue to do the infrastructure, continue to do the odds and ends. So when we do really fully open, the place is sound, it's sturdy, and people say, wow, they kept this place up and running, looking good. So this has been good. We are very optimistic, and it's going to get better.
Have you seen where you've had to make an adjustment? Because, with the travel restrictions being what they are, obviously tourist arrivals have dropped significantly. So what are you guys now doing to shift so that you can now start to attract more locals to come and hang out?
Well, we have a standing policy at Tiki Bikini Hut where as a Bahamian, locals will come in and once they give us their ID card and they tell them that they're Bahamians, we give an automatic 30% discount. They encourage
30%?
30% discount.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to be launching shortly an after church brunch where after church we have like a lot of children beach equipment and toys. You can bring the children out on the beach, you can give them the toys, they can use it for free, and this is going to have a holistic family environment. And that's why we're working with your company right now, Michelle, because we know it's a wholesome family station, and we want to focus on bringing families out, and so they can relax and they can enjoy and they can breathe right now. We want to get COVID-19 the lexicon of Bahamians right now. They need to say, let's go back to the beach. Let's go someplace to relax. Let's go someplace after church where there's a nice, reasonable brunch. There are toys for the children. Lifeguards are on all day.
Right across the street from Belize Station.
And right across the way from our friendly Belize Station. Yeah, so we had to we made adjustments because on our Facebook page, we take advantage of all our social media platforms. And we've been promoting. We have people from Sandy Point, they come down. No matter what hotel open, guests find their way down to Tiki Bikini Hut because it's on the websites. They know about it. Everybody knows Byron. They come looking for him specifically, and I'm working on that because I might end up taking over that position soon. They come looking for Stephen Michael Nesbitt. I believe that we're on the right track, and we're seeing the people because of the brand. Not too much pivot had to be done for the tourists. They some way gravitate to this beach. If you look at the product here, it's facing the ocean.
Yeah.
We have private gazebos. We have lifeguards on, and it's a nice open environment. In the summertime, it's cool. In the wintertime, it's cool. So there's nothing much we need to do, and we made it a knack of the nature. So the design behind it was deliberate, that it would be this way, and when the winds are heavy, this place stays the same way. So we have a design. We use the cocoa sacks, the old Bahamian look. For people coming in, they feel that island flavor. We employ Bahamian musicians, rake and scrape. So all those things we kind of add in that mix of what Tiki Bikini Hut has to offer on Junkanoo Beach.
So when this Sunday thing is going to start?
But I can tell you right now, as you on board, we should be looking forward to the last week of February because we're going to get over Valentine. And once we get over that, we will begin to structure in the Sunday brunch. And we have a assortment of like vegetable smoothies, fruit smoothies, and like children who come in like 10 and under, we give them a free banana daiquiri or strawberry daiquiri. So you can bring the children, they can start out with a free little daiquiri.
Nice. Okay, so guys, I'm going to try one of their healthy smoothies.
Yeah.
Now, I have eaten here twice. That was research. The food was ridiculously good. I ain't lying. I just saying that because, you know, we doing this remote. This is for real. The food was really good. Who's your chef? Is this a Bahamian chef?
Yeah, we have all Bahamian chefs. We have Zena, absolutely off the chain. We have Styles, great Bahamian cooks. We get, and every cook that comes in, they bring their own flair because we don't believe in, we allow our cooks to be creative in terms of the plate demonstration, but it have to be balanced. It have to be balanced with the proteins, the vegetables, and you know your starches like that. But the presentation in the conch shells.
The presentation is phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And our chef, we allow them the liberty. And one thing I want to share with the audience right now, we bake our own breads in house. Your hamburger buns and your hot dog buns are baked in house.
No.
We have vanilla, raisin, coconut buns. We bake them in house.
I need y'all to add something to the menu.
What's that?
Some gluten-free bread and gluten-free buns.
Listen,
when you do that, listen.
We got you.
You got me.
Listen, that is noted. You know, Michelle, we got you. And like you said, healthy choices. Gluten-free is a healthy choice. That we want to be the place where people come a healthy meal, not just a healthy activity, but they can have a healthy meal. And gluten-free is a big way. And kale salads and fruit salads, all these things you can get on this menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will have our in-house bakery chef start doing gluten-free bread.
Please.
Yes.
Let me know when you start.
We want to promote our Tiki buns. We call them Tiki buns.
Yeah.
Because they're made by Bahamians. You have raisins, guava, coconut, vanilla, and you can't cook it. They go so fast.
Yeah. You just make that little tweak for me.
Yeah.
And you.
We can put it just. We can put some or just leave it gluten.
Everything. No. You can put all of the things you mentioned. The guava, the raisin, all of the things you can put in it. You just got to make it with gluten-free flour.
We will get you. The next time you come in, I don't know tomorrow.
I don't mind paying extra for it.
Yeah, but we'll have the gluten-free bread for you. Not just for you, but everyone.
For everybody.
Everybody who in the healthy living like that, and gluten is good. Gluten-free is good. We'll have your gluten-free Tiki buns. That is guaranteed.
So what are your hours of operation? Because I've been encouraging people to come hang here with us today. So I know some of you all might be at work and say, Michelle, I can't leave the man job, but you can come for lunch. Yep. So what are your hours?
But currently, right now, we operate from 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. every day. Okay. Normally, it will be from 7 a.m. in the morning to 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, wow.
So, but right now, because of the restrictions and also the curfew, we are now open from 11 a.m. to 9:30 every day. 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. every day. And like today, tomorrow, and Sunday, like I said, we're going to have an influx. And how the weather, because the first part of the week, the weather is really bad. And we really didn't do anything because, people come on the beach and hang out, and the wind blows so much and a lot of stuff. But today, we look at the forecast, and the weather's going to be nice. So anybody who's interested when they get off work and want to relax and get a COVID detox, because really, we need to just shut that thing down.
Lord knows.
And we got to be careful. We got to be able to sanitize all over the place. We got socially distance, and guess what? That is the key. We want to remain safe,
yes,
and clean. The area is constantly clean. We pride ourselves in presentation, and that we're going to adhere to all. We have the COVID police comes here every day, and they give us a thumbs up. Every day.
Because it's such an open space, you really can easily social distance in here.
Yes, it is.
And it's open air, so you don't have to worry about the restrictions as it relates to a closed restaurant.
Right.
And it's a lot of space in here, guys. So you really can come. You can have your own little area. You can social distance, enjoy great food, wonderful atmosphere. You look out there and you see the beautiful waters of the Bahamas. What more could you ask for?
Exactly. I mean, I can't say it no better. I know there's a lot of things that we want to talk about, but I want to say right now and I can do this, right? Because if the first 20 persons who text me, my number is 359-1554. The first 20 persons who text me right now, I'll give them a free dinner. They could just come in, I'll call them, they text me. I say, come in, get collected. We have a great menu. We have lobster, fish, steak, oxtail, we have jerk pork, jerk chicken. I could go on for like maybe an hour with our menu because it's so extensive. And like you said, Michelle said, listen, she had the food here twice, and I could talk a business. The plate was empty. Okay, let's be real. The plate was empty. She sent back some little chips that was not gluten free. I eat the chips, but the plate was empty. You're right.
I did clean the plate.
Food was so good.
It was that good.
Yes.
It was that good. Oh man, you had to talk about business though.
Yeah. I mean, so, it's true. I mean, the food was good. So telling people plate is empty is a good thing, Yeah.
The food was very, 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 very good. I'm not gonna lie. I also had some of their flavored lemonades, which were also really good. So you can get non-alcoholic beverages here, healthy smoothies, salads. The first time I ate here, I had the Mediterranean salad with grilled chicken, and that's when I really cleaned the plate.
Yes.
And then the second time I came, I had the ceviche. Now, there's ceviche, for those of you who may not be familiar with what ceviche is. It's sort of like a conch salad. But what they did was they had conch, fish, and shrimp in this ceviche salad. And the presentation, I posted it actually to my official Facebook page and said, research.
Yes.
They had it with this beautiful conch shell and a bed of lettuce. Absolutely delicious. Yep. So, guys, I want to encourage you to come on out, hang out with us today here at the Tiki Bikini Hut on Junkanoo Beach. It's a beautiful day. I can tell you it's nice and pleasant here under the tent. You don't have to worry about sweating because it's quite a pleasant day.
Awesome,
and
awesome, absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I was going to say something. Valentine's is next week.
Yes.
Super Bowl is Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to have, we have to do our little Super Bowl too, but Valentine's I'm focusing on because we believe right now that, a lot of persons have been locked down and they couldn't do the things they normally do, go for dinner, but we often on gazebos. We have some gazebos on the beach, private little huts that you could just book. Now, you book early because once you get those huts, you don't want to leave. And it's limited space, but you need to book early. If you call now, make your reservation for the booking, it comes with a bottle of champagne, but I'll add something extra in there just for you. I won't say what on it, like the food might crash. But if you book early to get one of the gazebos, I'll tell you the cost and I'll tell you what you're going to get, but I'll add an extra special gift in that.
You have cider for the people who don't drink champagne?
I have apple cider.
Because it's a gospel station.
No, we have apple cider, yes. Apple cider is
not everybody drinks champagne.
Non-alcoholic champagne, you know that, right? That's what people who want to drink champagne, but they want to do the blind.
So what that text number is again for people to get a free dinner?
359-1554. 359-1554. You text me, the first 20 person text me, you'll be eligible to get a free lunch or dinner right now.
He lucky. We using my phone for StreamYard because he would get 20 texts from me.
You don't want to do that right now. Hey, 20 texts. So
but I use the phone.
And let me tell you something. Another thing we do at Tiki Bikini Hut, we do a membership drive. And let me tell you something. With the membership comes real privileges, not just a saying, because we are connected in this island. We have many different entities, and also we connected internationally. So being a membership really has its privileges, and there's a lot of things that you can win, and you can be privileged to becoming a member of Tiki Bikini Hut, Bahamas, Junkanoo Beach.
All right, sounds like a plan. I don't want you to go anywhere, but we're going to take a break now. This is TGI Friday Open Line Show. So we're going to be talking about some issues today, okay? But I wanted to give Tiki Bikini Hut its props at the top of the show because this show would not be possible without them, okay? So I want you to stick around. Let's talk about some issues.
Thank you so much.
And if you're in the neighborhood, pop in, man. Come check us out. Enjoy some lunch. And let's have a good chat about the week that was here in the Bahamas. This is GPS Global Paradigm Shift on Glory 93.9 FM. We'll be back after this.
The talk of photography at its best. Professional and quality service. Warren Grant Photography specializing in weddings, portraits, sunset images, events, and photo booth, creating compelling images of life-changing events. Make that step today and call 242-424-5678 or email Warren_Grant251@yahoo.com or check out our website at www.warrengrantphotography.com. Facebook and Instagram, Warren Grant Photography. We change moments into memories.
For all your building needs, it's Carib Construction and Project Management on Gladstone Road. We build it all: schools, homes, hotels, and more, including structures requiring a Phase 3 electrical contractor. We also provide project management services. The first step towards your dream building begins at Carib Construction and Project Management. Call us at 376-1556 or 341-4466. At Lee Air, safety is our #1 priority. Flying since 1996, we offer scheduled flights into Fresh Creek and Mangrove Key Andros and Great Harbor Key, Berry Island, twice daily, 7 days a week. Affordable charter services are also available to anywhere in the Bahamas and the Caribbean. Lee Air Charter Services. Call 225-3267, 702-7127, or 322-1317 for reservations.
To stay healthy, it's crucial to make sure you get the nutrition you need every day. But it's difficult to get all your recommended vitamins and minerals from food alone. Even in the United States, 94% of people are deficient in at least one nutrient. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 by Longevity is a simple, convenient, and affordable way to help your body get the essential nutrients it needs. It's an advanced plant-driven multivitamin mineral complex that contains certified organic whole foods, trace minerals, and antioxidants. BTT 2.0 supports your body's natural defense system with a proprietary blend of energy-boosting and body-loving nutrients, plus prebiotics, probiotics, amino acids, and enzymes that support digestion. With an unusually high ORAC score of 8,000, you get even more antioxidants to help combat free radicals that can cause damage to your cells. But to get the most benefit and value from any multivitamin, your body must be able to break down the nutrients so you can fully absorb them. Otherwise, they'll just pass through your system without doing any good. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 was specially formulated with synergizing cofactors to ensure you get maximum nutrient absorption. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 is the easiest way to give your body the balance and complete daily vitamin mineral supplement it needs for optimal support of your overall health. To learn more, contact your Longevity associate.
And we are back, coming to you live from Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach. I'm Michelle Malcolm, and this is GPS Global Paradigm Shift on the TGIF Friday Open Line Show. And I'm enjoying myself in the atmosphere. I thought it was going to be cool because of the weather forecast, so I brought my little wrap. Child, that didn't come out of my bag because it's just so pleasant here. And I want to invite you guys to come and hang with us today. So sitting next to me is Diane Thompson of El Greco Hotel. What do you do there?
I'm the manager.
She's the manager of El Greco Hotel, which is right across the street from the Tiki Bikini Hut. And you know, one thing I like about the people on this strip, they all work together. And so you're here to talk about the challenges that you've had with your business since COVID and what you guys are doing to try to hold on. What has it been like for you guys?
Correct, yes. During this pandemic, we have actually a downfall tremendous. For the upgrade, we couldn't, fulfill that. So therefore, we had to cut back in staff. And also, we are doing promotion, whereas it's a discount rate. Our rate has cut due to we are offering $100 per night, and that includes all taxes, which include free Wi-Fi, free local call, free parking. We also have a beautiful swimming pool on property. And also, the location is perfect. It's walking distance from the fish fry, the famous Tiki Hut right across the street, and famous eateries on the downtown strip. So, it's a gold mine spot. So every customer comes in, we offer the full protocol check, temperature check. We have all protocols in place. The rooms are clean to the T. Okay, each checkout, the rooms are fully clean. So, we offering a special. We cater to locals and international, but at the moment, local is our gold mine at this minute.
So you're encouraging Bahamians to come out maybe for a weekend, come and chill, get away from all of the stress and madness, and come play tourists.
Yes, right by the pool, right by our poolside.
All right. So what are your contact numbers, your website, so people can check it out? How do they make reservations, etc.?
Okay, we deal with walk-in also. We have our direct lines, which are 325-1121-2 or 3. Also, WhatsApp. We are on Instagram also, Facebook. So all of that, we push to try to make things work.
Okay. So this is Diane Thompson. You heard it from her. If they give you any stress, say, Diane, say that this is the special being offered. Diane is the manager of El Greco. They want you to come and support the hotel. And when we support these businesses, we help to keep people working. We help to keep our economy going. And I know a lot of you are going through a really rough time, but if you have some income that you can spend, we can't just everybody hold on to what we have. We have to keep the economy running. And so I really want to encourage you to support these businesses to help keep Bahamians at work, because the more we can keep the economy going, local businesses, the better for us. All right. So all the best, Diane. I hope everything works out for you.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully you'll get some response from this. So, okay. All right. So, this was a very interesting week, y'all, in terms of hot topics. A big one last night. We saw where the Speaker of the House, Halston Moultrie, resigned from the Free National Movement. He was pretty much, in essence, saying that I guess the vision of what he thought the party wasn't that anymore, and he out. Moultrie out. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think, as I've been hearing some people say, good riddance? Some people say, I saw a comment on Facebook today, somebody say, he was the worst speaker ever, so ain't like we gonna miss him. I'm not saying that that's my view. I'm just saying that this was somebody's view on Facebook. So do you think this is going to, at this stage, hurt the Free National Movement in any way? Do you think that people are just going to be like, oh, well, on to the next? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you. Our telephone line to call is 828-3543, 828-3543. The text line is 828-2543, 828-2543. So let's hear from you. And we're going to be talking about all of the hot topics of the week. But the hottest one, obviously, is the resignation from the Free National Movement of Halston Moultrie. Now, he says he's going to continue to serve as the Speaker until the House is prorogued. But obviously, after that, I'm out of here. So what are your thoughts on that? What you think? I put you on the spot now. What are your thoughts on this resignation?
He's doing the right thing.
You think he's doing the right thing?
Doing the right thing. Yes. Got to think positive.
Interesting.
You have to move forward and not backward. So he fit the shoe as he wants us to move forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you have to wonder what is really going on in the party when you see so many people, because he's not the first one to walk away. We see where Reese Chipman left, became an independent. Vaughn Miller left, crossed the floor, went to the PLP. Now Moultrie is saying, I'm out. And you have to wonder, okay, what's going on behind the scenes? Why are so many people jumping ship? so many people walking away from this. What is really, really going on? I would love to hear from you guys on that. We're going to read a couple of your messages now, your comments on Facebook. Let's see. Calvin Rose says, good morning to all. I'm watching from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Welcome, Calvin. It's always great to have you. Patricia Rose says, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Patricia. Let's see. Konika, I hope I pronounce your first name right. Konika Prosa says, I need that gluten-free box. So if y'all from Tiki Hut are listening, somebody's agreeing with me that they need gluten-free products, gluten-free box.
We bake our own bread, gluten-free baked bread.
You gotta come closer. Come closer.
Listen, on our next bake around, when the pastry chef goes in the kitchen, we will be baking gluten-free hot dog rolls and gluten-free hamburger rolls. So that is in the system. Michelle Malcolm has endorsed it.
And you can call them the Michelle Malcolm Rolls, right? No, I'm only kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go back to another comment. This one is from Anton Wallace. It says, always great service at the Tiki Bikini Hut. A wonderful atmosphere, it truly is. Congratulations, Byron and Mr. Nesbitt. This is truly a wonderful atmosphere today. And I really want you to come on out and hang with us today. I'm going to be here until 1 o'clock. But as you heard from Mr. Nesbitt, they're going to be here until 9:30 tonight. So come on out, enjoy some of the delicious food that they have for lunch, or come out after work, hang out, take some food home for dinner, whatever you choose. But definitely come and support the Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach. You will not regret it. So let's hear from you. The call line is 828-3543, 828-3543, and the text line is 828-2543. 828-2543. So another big story in the news this week was the fact that our national debt is now over $9 billion with a B. $9.3 billion. You see some folks coming in. Guys, I don't know about you, but this is very, very concerning to me. Because somebody gonna have to pay that back. And as we would have heard on a show I did earlier this week, you know, it is countries that allow themselves to get into this kind of position and so much debt that find themselves perpetually in bondage. Y'all remember that song, Living in the Hands of the Finance Man? Bob Marley? That's what he was talking about, people. When you have that kind of debt hanging over you, I got to borrow more. You are in danger of living in the hand of the finance man, otherwise known as the IMF. You are the manager of a hotel. What would happen to you if you were running that hotel where there was so much debt?
They'll let me go.
They'll let you go?
Yeah, right away.
Why? Why would they let you go?
It's either that or the company's already failed.
Right?
Because you keep borrowing, you never see where it goes.
So they would say, Ms. Thompson, you are failing at managing this business. Yes. You're not watching the bottom line. You're letting things fall through the cracks. So we're going to have to let you go.
Yes.
So what's the difference between you and your bosses and the country? Because we the people are the bosses.
Yes, we are.
So do we now have to start asking our employees to account for what appears to be a failure of management?
No, it's not fair.
What do you call it? What would you call it?
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not fair.
So therefore, the one in charge has to be held accountable.
Somebody should be held accountable. I mean, that's only right. I would. Byron is asking me if I want something to drink. I would love one of those smoothies. Y'all have the healthy smoothies.
Famous smoothie.
Okay? And I can tell y'all how it tastes, y'all. And I can be honest. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. If it tastes good, I can tell you it tastes good. But I expect no less because everything that I've had from here so far has been really, really very good. But no, seriously, if this was any business and the managers were running the business the way that our leaders are running this country in terms of our finances, and I'm not just putting this at the feet of this existing administration because they didn't accumulate all of this debt on their own, right? This has been successive governments that have led to us having a $9.3 billion debt, right? But at what point do you stop and say enough is enough? At what point? Do you just keep going and going and going and going without anybody giving account?
In the long term, all is going to get hurt from it.
Say that again. Say it
In the
loud.
long term, everyone will get affected.
Look for Michelle Malcolm.
Well. Somebody just walked in here and said they're looking for Michelle Malcolm. I can't say nothing because I did invite them to come. So somebody's stealing them over there in the corner, telling them she's actually on the air right now. So guys, come on out. Enjoy this wonderful atmosphere with us. We're talking about the week that was here on this TGI Friday from the Tiki Bikini Hut here at Junkanoo Beach. Beautiful day. So much nicer than I thought it would be. I was concerned it was going to be a little chilly, but it's actually quite nice. We have some visitors who come in, and it's always a pleasure to see visitors. Sure, let's pull one or two of them in here. And see locals coming in asking, looking for me. Please come on in and support the business. Because like I said, we have to keep the economy moving. We have to keep the economy moving, people. We cannot just allow COVID to destroy everything. Not just health, but our way of living as well. We have to keep the economy going. And the way to do that is to support your local businesses as much as you possibly can. All right? Okay, let's go to a couple more messages. Let's see, comments. Michael Munning says, hey there, beautiful friend. Blessings. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. How you doing? And let's see, Bertha Smith is saying, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Bahamas. Hi there, Bertha Smith. Thank you so much for your continued support. She also says, outdoors today, it's a beautiful day on the outside. It truly is. It truly is a beautiful day. And I want to encourage you guys to come on out and support the Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach as we broadcast GPS Global Paradigm Shift Live. Come on in, Jason. So Jason is coming to join me.
Our regular guest.
Jason, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
Make sure that they can see you. What's your last name, Jason?
Burrows.
Jason Burrows. And you have a business out here as well? Or are you just a regular customer?
I'm a regular customer. I have a business down at our.
Ah, you down at our. Look out of this way. You got a business at our Queen. Would you come here?
Yeah. My brother. I come to support my brother, you know.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So what is it that you love about Tiki Hut?
Well, Tiki Hut is quite different from any other place in the Bahamas, you know, especially on Nassau.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very nice, open, and comfortable. The drinks are good, the food is good, everything is good here. The atmosphere is great. So that's the reason why I stopped by to support.
How is business been for you guys further down on the strip at the Fish Fry?
Well, you know, it started off really slow, but once we were open, things start to get back together, and I'm hoping that, you know, we stay open to really get our customers coming back like like they did before. But the whole thing is, we still got to be careful with what's going on. Still got to be careful with what's going on. But I think we on the right track, on the right road, making this thing happen. And once we follow protocol, I think everything is going to be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, they just brought this drink to me, guys. They didn't tell me what it is.
How's that?
I'm not sure what that is.
That is a Tiki Bikini Pina Colada.
That's the song.
Our special recipe. That's our special recipe.
Okay, they say it's a Tiki Bikini Pina Colada.
Special recipe.
This is unleaded, y'all.
Yes, it is.
I'm not drinking on the job, okay? It's actually pretty good.
It's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hit
But I
for
thought
me.
I was going to get like a green smoothie or fruit smoothie.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, really?
making one for you, a fresh coconut
Huh?
smoothie. I'm making a fresh coconut smoothie.
Oh, they're making me a fresh coconut smoothie, y'all. So the pina colada is just the starter. I love my job.
Okay.
So, I heard the name before. Because Steve was telling me, but what is the station?
So the station that we're on is Glory 93.9 FM. Glory 93.9 FM. We're also streaming live on Facebook. So you can go to the Michelle Malcolm official Facebook page or
You're awesome.
That's great.
thank you.
You're awesome. I know for so long. I think you're one of the greatest we had.
Well, I'm very flattered by that. Thank you so much.
You don't know
That's
how much.
nice.
And I didn't pay him to say that, y'all.
You touch a lot of people's lives.
I'm trying.
Because you're real, and you speak truth. That's what's important.
Well, it's ironic that you would say that because our new slogan on Glory 93.9 is "The truth has a new home." That's the slogan for the show now.
Yeah.
So we have been given the freedom to speak truth and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, but you're awesome. Not for a long
Oh,
time.
go ahead.
I met you a long
Wanna
time
look right now
ago,
for it, too?
because I play music, and I've been to your station, but I always listened to you on the radio. Always said,
So-
one of our Bahamian ladies in town.
Thank you.
best.
So the place where you need to listen now to hear me every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is Glory 93.9 FM. Glory 93.9 FM on the radio.
Every Sunday.
No, Monday through
Monday
Friday,
through Friday.
11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's
All
the new show time.
Okay, good
All right.
stuff. Good stuff.
Okay.
But listen, I'll tell my
So
station
definitely
that-
spread the word.
I will.
And tell them fellas down at Arawakli we need some support. Adrian Francis comes on with National Access from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then I follow him after.
I would like for you to come up there
Uh-huh.
so we can have a discussion.
All right. We can talk about that off here.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
Listen, guys, it's 12:01. We got to take a quick break. Make room for our sponsors. And then on the other side, we're going to continue to talk
All
about
right, Mike.
the hot topics of the week. It's TGI Friday coming to you from Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. We're going to get to it on the other side.
The Catwalk Boutique helps you step out in style, offering a high-fashion, elegant line of ladies' clothing from petite to plus sizes, from chic casual to dazzling evening wear. Come and visit us in our newly renovated boutique in the Helwan Plaza, Robinson Road. We're also the leading distributors for wholesale and retail on Hetty's pantyhose, as well as wholesale beauty supplies, also offering services to the Family Islands. Call us today at 394-6116 or come and visit us in the Helwan Plaza, Robinson Road, the Catwalk Boutique, where sophistication begins.
Looking for an extraordinary junior high school with caring, qualified staff and affordable tuition? Then come visit us at Elite School of Excellence, an affiliate of First Step Academy. ABECA-focused and Ministry of Education approved, we foster discipline, integrity, and wisdom while molding our students for success. Call us at 341-8846 or stop by First Step Academy Schools on Fire Trail and Soldy Roads for more information. Escape from the city life to Bacon Air Beach Resort in Piratesville, Mayaguana. Relax in one of 16 air-conditioned rooms just steps away from the ocean. Enjoy scrumptious dishes in our waterfront dining room. Sip on a tropical cocktail, or if you must, stay connected with wireless internet. Nestled on one of the most beautiful beaches in the Bahamas, Bacon Air Beach Resort offers a unique vacation experience. For reservations, call 339-3726 or 463-0182.
Understanding your microbiome, also known as your gut ecosystem, can change everything you thought you knew about nutrition, digestion, immunity, and metabolism. Keeping your gut ecosystem healthy and balanced is essential. Ultimate Microbiome by Longevity was specifically formulated to optimize this ecosystem. It provides the advanced support your gut needs through prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic supplementation. Our unique blend of probiotics includes Lactobacillus and Plantarum, healthy bacteria that can help prevent harmful bacteria from taking over your gut. Increasing your gut's population of beneficial bacteria creates a more balanced gut microbiome, which has been shown to aid in weight loss, skin health, sleep, mood, and may even help with seasonal allergies. Ultimate Microbiome also promotes the production of postbiotics. Postbiotics are key to help regulate your gastrointestinal health. To enhance digestion, Digizyme Multi-Enzyme Complex, a blend of 5 specific enzymes, has been added to Ultimate Microbiome. It can help break down food so your body can better absorb nutrients. Plus, we've added our proprietary I-26 hyperimmune egg powder to aid in the elimination of disease-causing gut bacteria and help your body balance its immune response. Ultimate Microbiome, the scientific, proprietary, and holistic approach to gut health that helps optimize your body's entire gut ecosystem. To learn more, contact your Longevity associate.
Boy, 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 here calamity. Boy, 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 don't want that be me. Let me get this coverage, do it once and for all. Insurance management is who I gonna call.
When calamity strikes, we're here to keep you safe and secure. With offices in Nassau, Freeport, Abacoy, Luther, and Exuma. Insurance management, we cover the Bahamas.
And we're back. This is GPS, Global Paradigm Shift on Glory 93.9 FM. I'm your host, Michelle Malcolm, coming to you live here on Junkanoo Beach. It's a beautiful day in the Bahamas, and we are inviting you to come on out and hang with us today. Now, who was that gentleman who come and said, I come looking for Michelle Malcolm? Who that was?
I tried to figure out. He must have heard you on the radio saying you'll be out here, so he heard you and want to come down. I think he might be one of the guys who work down on the one of the vendors down there. But they're very popular on Jungle Beach. You know that, right?
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a golden opportunity to bring all those vendors into this scene, this world we're doing now, recreating the brand and on Nassau, particularly on the beach, because a lot of the beach has been encroached, but now we want to make sure this particular area, this whole stretch, been maintained clean, because what we do with Tiki Bikini, we maintain our bathrooms, we can maintain the beaches, we take personal responsibility for cleanliness of all the area. We have a 40-foot dumpster fenced around. We have every other week we have the pest controllers come in and bait the place so that there'll be no rodents, no rats, anything around the place. So what we have done as a part, we've taken responsibility for the cleanliness of the beach, the safety of the beach, the cleanliness of the restaurants, the restrooms, etc. Because we recognize that a pristine environment is also just not just for tourists, but every Bahamian, because they may come to an environment and not be like that, and they'll take this experience home and other places, because we can do this always. And we believe in Bahamian Bahamians at Tiki Bikini Hut. It's all Bahamian staff, all Bahamian owned and operated. And we pride ourselves in safety, in cleanliness, great food, at competitive prices, and most of all, building families. So the Tiki Bikini family is something that I'm proud of. Just last week, at the end of January, we did our awards presentation for those persons who were with us from COVID-19. Most places preempted their Christmas parties and etc. and awards, but Tiki Bikini still give the Manager of the Year award out, the Employee of the Year award out. Some persons got brand new television set. Some persons got catch-up awards. The thing is, we want to let people know that the random acts of kindness is what builds this place. And we have a policy here. When you see little children running around on the beach from in our city, they go on the beach, we offer them a free smoothie, a strawberry pina colada, free of charge. Nice. Because we recognize that random act of kindness allows these young children to go back and know that, hey, the way they treated us out there, we'll keep that. Before I get in trouble again, I hang on the beach with Byron and group. Yeah. You see, this is something that we strategically do because we recognize that this kind of lifestyle need to be replicated through all of the country. You know, it's just not for a certain few. Every Bahamian can come on the beach and relax, get some good food, get a free drink. But we start with the smaller children because it's important for them to know that there's some place that they can be safe and get treated like they value. And I think that's something that we really pride ourselves in.
That's commendable. Yeah. Okay, so tell us again about these Valentine specials you guys have coming up.
I'm telling you.
What y'all have planned?
We have it all posted on Facebook and all of the social media platforms. But we have our menu. We have a 5-course menu that you could choose from. But our main stuff like we have snappers, lobster,
hold on. You ain't gonna say nothing. Snapper?
We have snappers every day. And
I could live off a snapper.
I love snappers. When you order a snapper from Tiki Bikini Hut, when you see your plate, you'll be like, what the heaven? If I don't praise, I don't say what the hell. I say what they have.
I like that. What they have.
The snapper, you have 2 snapper on the plate. Either on a bed of your favorite vegetables, on a bed of either white rice or peas and rice. Is the creativity of the chefs and what you see. You recognize its value for money, and you never say, "Oh, you're gonna enjoy what you see."
The presentation really is very impressive.
We have lobster, we have shrimp, any kind of way. We have chicken, we have oxtail. You could choose whatever those 5 courses. You're gonna soup, a salad, an entree, a main course, and a dessert.
Now, do they have to bring their land papers with them?
No. Like I said, when you call me on 359-1554 and you book one of the gazebos, I will tell you what the parameters is, and it's going to be. You're going to see why it's going to be working.
Somebody sent a text that says, "Good morning, great show as usual. Tell Mr. Ness, but check his text."
You know something? I ain't going to check it right now.
They taking you up on that free dinner situation.
I made that because let me tell you something. The more the Bahamians know that we open, because a lot of people thought it was just touristic, spring breaking and stuff like that. We had a whole host of that. But Bahamians, when they come, they're pleasantly surprised about the atmosphere, about the decor, about the personality. Because we have great staff. They really engaging, and they make you believe that like at the end of the day, you don't want to go to a place else. You'll come back. We have people who come here 2 and 3 days a week. Why do you do that? Not to spend the day.
No, obviously you're giving them good service, good food, good atmosphere, so that will keep people coming back. And I can attest to that. So let's talk about some of the hot topics. How many texts you got so far?
It's plenty. I didn't see. My phone and I with 50 new texts, and this is a while ago.
Wow.
I'm gonna check them, and that's what I'll be texting you back. Okay, I'll be texting you back, letting you know when to come, and pick up your voucher. You can let me know when you're going to come for your free lunch or dinner, and we're going to honor it to the 100%.
So stop texting them, because that 20 done pass long
yeah,
time.
Okay, yes, tell them they can stop now. Right? But maybe before you go, we might do another little segue into that. But right now, for the first 20, you can stop, and we'll let you know when you can start again.
So let's talk about some of the hot topics of the week. So let me ask you something. If somebody owe you money from 2019, right?
Right.
You keep calling them, man, I need my money. They keep getting you to run around there and checking for you. Right? Now,
wow.
Would it be reasonable if you know where they work for you to show up on their job one day after you and try everything else and say, I want my money? Would that be unreasonable?
No, I don't think that's unreasonable. I think what is unreasonable is that you have to continue calling them and asking money. If they owe you, I think 1 or 2 calls will be enough. But you call and they give you a runaround. That's unreasonable. I think sometimes, I mean, if you call them for your money, that means you need it, and that means that exactly right. I have this thing in my life, personally, I be very careful who I lend, because sometimes people want the person actually borrow, they might be able to pay you back. So I'll be saying, okay, now let me give you this $20. If they ask for 50, I say, I'll give you 20. So you don't have to come and break it up. So I don't have to run behind you for that $50 because it will cost my address. But it's not unreasonable for that person to say, hey, I gotta come on your job. Sometimes a little pressure like that will get you results. But don't go and pick up a storm.
Okay, let me tell you why I asked that question. In case you hear any noise in the background, they're actually making some kind of frozen drink for some visitors that are here. This is why I asked that question. The nurse has been saying since 2019, y'all owe us all this overtime. Please pay us our money. And according to them, they have not gotten any results. So they decided yesterday to show up to the office of the Prime Minister to say, pay me my money. But they were initially hindered by members of the police force, because that's a regular thing nowadays. You try protest or whatever nowadays, they try to lock you up in the Bahamas, right? This is supposed to be free Bahamas, but that's what's going on in this country now, right? So the police stops them and says, you can't just barge in here. The woman said, but we only want to go in there to request a meeting. And this caused all kind of uproar. You know what? I'll just go ahead and play the clip. This is a clip from Eyewitness News. Clint Watson has given me permission to use their clips from time to time. And these are the highlights from a news story that aired last night with the nurses just trying to get into the office of the Prime Minister to schedule an appointment. Check this out.
Civilian could come off the street and request a meeting with the Prime Minister.
Request.
Okay, so
not just barge through.
So that's what they're doing. They're coming to request a meeting. You cannot deny them that right. We can't just come and request a meeting with the Prime Minister. I don't know if protocol has changed.
Almost 20 police officers that could have been on the street fighting crime to bully the nurses. Call the commissioner of police and ask him if that's my rights.
We will consult.
Okay.
And we will come back to you in short order.
We ain't gonna keep coming out, darling. We will go to plan B. And if we go to plan B, the Prime Minister himself will be coming out himself as a doctor. Because Wells can't help him. He'll have to call on sign.
Okay. Did I miss something? Was there some law passed or decree passed in this country that changed something that I'm not aware of? Did I miss something?
What is very extraordinary to me is that we have nurses who are the main frontline workers in the pandemic going about a civil action very obediently, very calmly, but they are met with police.
Not just any police. You see all them khaki uniform out there?
That was, I mean, okay, what threat would the police, what threat those nurses were posing? These are the frontline workers who are being normally there to help save people's lives, coming to ask a simple question or get a simple audience for money's owed, but they are met with police action. That don't make no sense. No, that don't make no sense, Michelle. That got me a little wondering.
I think you missed something and I missed the same thing.
But they were spreading COVID-19 or something? Unbelievable, because I'm just trying to figure out why would police feel threatened by anyone? Why would anyone be threatened by nurses? They're some of the nicest set of people in the world. They do a job that you really can't pay. If you think about it, they put their lives on the line, their family lives on the line. They deal in matters of science that, hey, they qualify themselves to help people. Many of them taking hypocritical oaths. But think about that. Why would you feel threatened by them? What they could do to you?
Why would you feel threatened by protesters?
It don't make no sense.
Well, how come we get in a country all of a sudden where it's a crime to be a protester? It's a crime for you to try to go into the office of the Prime Minister to make an appointment. Like, really, people?
Oh, what they're saying is, it's too much crowd here. You're not socially distant. What? Seriously? And nurses will be one set of people who know how to socially how to sanitize. We're going to be very conscious of it, protecting themselves and others, so they can't be that.
In all fairness, they did eventually allow the Nurses Union president to go into the office of the Prime Minister. She did get an audience, I believe, or was promised an audience, and the Prime Minister saying he promised that they will get paid their money even if he has to take a pay cut. Yeah.
That is interesting.
Okay.
But this is the 2019 now. And you have to do that to get paid. You have to actually go and protest and get threatened for the person to get what you're supposed to get.
And you know, quite frankly, if they didn't carry on bad, they would keep ignoring them. They would keep ignoring them. You know, and it's just so not right. These are people, like you pointed out, who are working in the front line of this COVID-19 fight. And anybody you all need to treat right is them.
Exactly.
You don't want to annoy them to the point where they say, you know what? You on your own. Then what?
You get sick enough to go to the hospital.
Then what? Dr. Minutes, you got to go put on your doctor uniform? Your white coat? I mean, come on, people. I mean, really, this is just so unacceptable. And for him to make this statement, even if I have to take a pay cut, you should have done take a pay cut. You're expecting everybody else to take a pay cut? So why are you exempt? This is the point that Glennis Hannah Martin made in the House of Assembly. We're going to roll that clip. Glennis said, you expecting everybody else to tighten their belt while you widen yours? Now, that's my paraphrase. Here she is in her own words. Here's what she had to say in the House of Assembly.
You know, I had raised before, you know, we should be taking a cut on our salaries in this house. We should be taking a cut. But we don't want to do it. We don't want to sacrifice. But we're telling people you got to wait a year, 2 years for your money. Something is wrong with that picture. You cannot send a signal that you are entitled to better standards or accommodations than your average Bahamian.
Okay, so Glennis is absolutely right. People have been saying this for a very long time. How is it that you can say to the general populace that you have to tighten your belt, that you have to start taking austerity measures and, you know, consider, but you are not willing to take a pay cut yourself? And it's not like this has not happened in other countries. We have seen in other jurisdictions where their parliamentarians have voluntarily taken a pay cut during this time, because you're asking everybody to tighten their belts. And for him to come now, after the nurses have to come in and make their presence felt on his front lawn because of the fact they've been ignored, to say, even if I have to take a pay cut, like we supposed to be impressed with that? You all think this is a game? Come closer, love. Come closer. Come closer. Guest here. Now let me try and adjust the camera. There you can see it. Wonderful. Okay, what's your name and which company?
Lindsay. The Blue Zone Massage.
Speak a little louder, okay?
Okay.
So you are, say that again.
Julia Lindsay of the Blue Zone Massage Services at Junkanoo Beach. We're located on the eastern end of Junkanoo Beach, adjacent to the pier on the water, the point, on the water's edge.
Okay, I need you to come a little closer and speak louder for me. Okay, so what is business? Yeah, you can. Thank you. So what has business been like for you guys since this whole pandemic?
Non-existent since March 16th.
Not at all.
We just accepted our first appointment, which was last week. And everything else is basically stopped.
So how y'all managing? How you keeping afloat? Or are you on the verge of, if something doesn't break now, are you being threatened by closure?
Oh no. When the door closed, they jumped through a window. So the beach isn't doing anything right now. My private clients are keeping me afloat. So the business is at pause, but I still have to do whatever.
You're finding a way to do what you got to do.
Definitely.
That's a really good message, people, because, you know, a lot of times when we're faced with adversity, and you don't want a bigger adversity than COVID-19, there are three reactions to a threat. You can either fight, there's fight, flight, and freeze. So fight means that you're going to find a way to make this work. You're going to do whatever you need to do. Flight is you run away and you hide. And that's not always the best thing to do because the problem is still going to be there when you decide to stop running. Freeze is even worse. You can't just freeze and not do anything. So I'm really encouraged to hear that they took the option to fight.
Yes.
So you had to make some tweaks and adjustments.
I had to make adjustments, had a lot of persons who would normally come in. Like I said, everything came to a stop. Everything came to a screeching halt. Took advantage of it, got some rest, and then got up and started moving again. So we take appointments. You have to put the deposit down to secure your appointment.
Right.
And we come in and we do your service. Now, there are, precautions in place. We have the house.
Now just let this ambulance go by. Okay, you were saying there are precautions that are in place.
Yes, we have safety precautions in place for persons who are interested in coming in for a massage. They can reach out to us via Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 544-1750 to make any inquiries and if any questions about the safety precautions that we have in place, I'd be more than happy to help.
Say that again, but say it a little louder.
So you could reach out to myself through Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 544-1750. For any questions about our safety measures or even service options that we have available at the Blue Zone.
All right. Well, listen, I want to encourage you not to let go.
Oh, definitely not.
That's not an option.
It's not an option. I have a 12, about to be 12, and a 14-year-old at home. They don't understand what's happening, no matter. They speak as though they understand what's happening, but then again, they still want what they want.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
So it's not, giving up is not an option. Just accepting that, okay, this is where we're at. No, there's always a way. Like, life has shown each and every one of us that there's a way. You can't just sit down on your hands and think like, okay, because you get up this morning, that's it. No, you have to make your day happen.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Good word. All the best to you, man.
Definitely.
Hope everything works out. Thank you so much for popping in. So y'all support our business, eh? Because like I said, we have to support local businesses, y'all. We have to keep this economy afloat. We can't afford to allow our entire economy to crash. And then we all sit around looking at each other saying, now what? That is not an option. Let's go to a couple of the Facebook comments. Bertha Smith says, Menace was front and center on We March. Now it's illegal to march or protest. Lord have mercy. Child, ain't that something? All right, let's see. Bertha also says, only the poor people need the nurses in PMH. That's why Menace don't care. He have money to fly foreign to see the doctor. He's a doctor himself, so he should have to fly foreign to see. Anyway, I just think that, these are nurses, man. My God, if anybody you need to be treating right up and now, it's them. Because you really don't want them to get to the point where they say, we are withdrawing our services. Now, the nurses union is confident that they will get the audience that they've been seeking. That I'm hoping that she is correct in that. My only thing, though, is it shouldn't have had to come to that for them to have to do what they did just to get the attention of the competent authority or prime minister. I know what to call him. It's just the most honorable, whatever. It should not have had to come to that for them to get the attention to say enough is enough. And it seems you sort of have to go to that extent, unfortunately, to get any kind of relief. And that I dare say to the competent authority, we are not impressed when we hear you say that you are willing to take a pay cut so that the nurses could get paid if it comes to that. I'm not impressed. Because y'all should have take a pay cut from that time. So don't come trying to gain brownie points by making that kind of statement. Nobody's impressed. Nobody. Just saying. So we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to continue our live show from the Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach. It's TGI Friday, y'all. We want to hear from you. It's an open line show. What's on your mind? This gas that get off your chest. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Stop letting these other guys run you while looking for ice. No need to check the food store, the gas station, conveniently located around Nassau. Cooler Ice. So for just $3 US, you can get a bag of ice whenever you want, or refill your 5-gallon bottle for the same $3. The ice machine is closer than you know. Cooler Ice. With locations at Arawak Key, Potter's Key Dock, Montague Boat Ramp, Superwash locations at Prince Charles, Carmichael Road, Soldier Road, Charles Saunders Highway, and 3 new locations: Superwash Nassau Street, Wolf Road, and Gibbs Corner. Cooler Ice Bahamas, fresh and ready whenever you are.
Want to look your best and feel even better? Visit J.D. Edwards Salon and Spa for the ultimate beauty, body, and anti-aging treatments, offering custom colors, haircuts, vegan anti-freeze treatments, silk blowouts, natural and acrylic nails, unisex pedicures, facials, and massages, all waxing services, and microcurrent therapies for anti-aging and body sculpting. J.D. Edwards Salon and Spa, Palmdale Shopping Plaza, Madeira Street, telephone 326-7863.
Your body's immune system is under constant pressure from things like stress, lack of exercise, and toxins in the environment. It's crucial to be proactive and support your immune system with the nutrients it needs to function effectively. But it's often hard to get these nutrients from food alone. Introducing fast-acting Zinc Plus Immune Support by Longevity. Unlike zinc-only supplements, Zinc Plus Immune Support builds on the proven power of zinc and adds complementary nutrients to give your immune system extra support. Vitamin D helps balance the effects of zinc, while our proprietary blend of natural fruit and root extracts provides the extra help your immune system needs to work against daily stressors. And we've included Longevity's exclusive plant-derived minerals to give your body the minerals it needs, but can't get from food alone. And because Zinc Plus Immune Support is delivered in a great-tasting, sugar-free, berry-flavored lozenge, it encourages quicker absorption of all these nutrients into your body. Zinc Plus Immune Support. Zinc plus the extra support your body needs to promote a healthy immune system. To learn more, contact your Longevity associate.
I call it perfection. When elegance and taste make a connection. Every single dish is a taste of heaven. For your banquet or your wedding, who you getting? HD Catering. HD Catering.
Book Heaven's Delicacy Catering today with Chef Lachey Jones and experience a taste of heaven on earth. Call 533-9621.
HD Catering.
Glory 93.9 FM, the people's favorite gospel station.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production of Glory 93.9 FM.
Welcome back to GPS Global Paradigm Shift on Glory 93.9 FM. I'm your host, Michelle Malcolm. We're coming to you live from the Tiki Bikini Hut here on Junkanoo Beach. And I want you to come and hang out with us. It's only half an hour left in the show. But if you don't make it here in time for the show, you could definitely make it at Tiki Bikini Hut. Life is good.
I mean, as an old folks person, I say life is better than good. I just waiting for names. Like I say, everybody said, send me their name. I just want to send a shout out. Send me your name. I'll send a shout out. And we get, I heard you on 93.9. Coming for my lunch. I say, okay, we got you. Another person say, come my first lunch. I say, hey, yes, let me know your name. Come on down. And it goes on and on. It says, I heard you on Michelle Malcolm show. Good morning. Oh, okay, so I mean that's our lunch. I'm coming for my lunch. We get another person. So once the name's coming in, I'll just give them a quick shout out. This is good stuff. Keep it coming, So I'm gonna just send a shout out once I get the name. But you could, in the meantime, come on and get your voucher. Or you could even get your lunch today or your dinner today. Just come on down. Once you, like I said, you send a text. I got it, and I respond to you. Come on down, okay?
Stephen Nesbitt is his name. Come and check them out here at Tiki Bikini Hut, Junkanoo Beach. The food is amazing. The atmosphere is fantastic. It's just nice and cool. Nice little cool breeze coming off the ocean. You cannot beat it, people. I really want to encourage you to come out and support this local business. We have to keep our economy afloat.
Important note you make. I think the whole plan with us when we reopened back in October was that, hey, listen, there's so many persons working half days. If they work 3 days, they're working on half day pay, but that was a good start, that they bringing their people back off the unemployment line. Even if they're working 1 and 2 hours, but that began to get the engine warmed up. And as time goes on, we give them 2 days and 3 days. And people, but what I see is come back. But I think people are also fatigued. The optimistic level is a little low, and I think it has to do a lot with what they've seen in the leadership in the country, and the hope and that is being spread is not really tangible. So I think it's important that we do this from a corporate perspective, and also I hope other people will recognize that you have to infuse this type of living, this type of corporate partnership, and say to the people, hey, hope is there. We could work together, be open, come on down, get a lunch, get your discount. But what it'll keep me bringing more staff on, and also it'll spur optimism. It'll spur hope. And I think that's the important thing for us to do as small businesses and medium-sized businesses, that they keep it going until the relief is fully come back, the country is fully open. They're the things that we ask people to recognize that this isn't the time to shut down shop. I know a lot of people have lost their life investments, but those of us who can hold the line, don't give up. Hope is coming, it's on its way, and I believe that what Tiki Bikini Hut is doing is showing us that, hey, keep fighting, and keep, trusting your people, and you'll be back online shortly. You believe that?
What people need to realize is it is really the small and medium-sized businesses that are the engine of the economy.
Yeah.
It's not the big businesses. It's the small and medium-sized businesses that are really the engine of your economy. And the important thing is, once you keep these businesses open, you keep people working, those people are then able to go to the food stores and to the gas stations, and it helps the whole economy when we can keep our people at work. And so if you have, some money that you can spend, come on in and have lunch. Come on in and have a nice soft drink. Support your local businesses, support your small and medium-sized businesses, because we have to keep this economy going. We just cannot allow this pandemic to destroy our economy. We can't.
I'm very optimistic person. I'm driven like that way. One of my team members came in on one day, because we have so many of them, and we give them 1 or 2 days. One day, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and she came in, great employee, great tenacity in working and doing her best. That night she left home with over $400 cash in tips.
Wow.
One day that day she worked, but that night she was able to go home with over $400. It wasn't like the place was jam-packed.
Right.
Because the people came out and they began to see that we were open, and some of them was like, wow, it's good to get out of the house. And the server was so enthusiastic and so thankful. She did her best.
And I'm sure she was grateful for that $400.
And they gave her a little $10,
yeah,
a little $20. And that, something. So I think it not just, it benefits so many other persons, because he took that money home. She could feed the children, pay 1 or 2 little bills, and go to the grocery store, like Michelle said. The food store needed. the gas station attendant needed. And we got to pass it on. You know, we got to pass it on. We got to just try and understand what it's all about.
So let's support our businesses, people. Let's support our businesses. Okay, so this is TGI Friday. We're talking open line. We're talking the week that was, the hot topics. And we heard that the AstraZeneca vaccine is going to be rolling out here in the Bahamas in about 2 weeks' time. The National Committee, the National Vaccine Committee held a press conference yesterday. Dal Regis is the chair, and in this clip of highlights from her presentation, she is talking about, number one, what are the priority groups who are going to receive this vaccine? Next, the vaccination process steps. Then the sequence of the rollout. And then I want y'all to especially pay attention to what she says about the COVID-19 vaccination certificate. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Healthcare workers, uniform branches, and elder care providers. Group 2 include persons with disabilities, persons living in congregate settings, critical workers in high-risk settings, other essential service workers, persons with comorbidities and underlying conditions, as well as sea, air, and ground personnel. Group 3 will include all others not previously identified in groups 1 and 2 and who are eligible. Registration, vaccination, monitoring of adverse events, and then there is certification. Pre-registration for the vaccine will be available online and at registration centers across the Bahamas once these sites have been finalized. The proposed sequence is as follows. 1 to 4, New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Bimini. 2 to 5, Abaco, Yabo Keys, and Exuma. 4 to 6, Andros, the Berry Islands, and Eleuthera. And the remainder of the family islands will be covered during this period. At the outset, healthcare workers at public health facilities, vaccinators, and frontline workers will be targeted early. Presentation of the certificate may be associated with travel in the future. This is a potential requirement that continues to be discussed by many countries and international partners. However, we have noted that the cruise industry has already made a requirement for vaccine to book for cruises.
Y'all hear what that woman say just now? Were y'all paying attention? Did y'all hear what that woman said just now? Just in case you weren't paying attention, what she said is that you are going to have to present a certificate that says you have received this vaccination. In order for you to take a cruise, and she said it could be required for future travel. Did y'all hear that? And now the countries are now deciding whether or not they're going to tell you, you cannot come into my country unless you have a certificate saying that you have taken this vaccine. that then you're not going to be able to travel. Some of the airlines are already saying that that's a requirement, that you have to have the vaccine to get on an airplane. Cruise ships are now saying you have to have the vaccine certificate in order for you to come on our cruise. And you just heard this woman say that countries are now discussing whether or not they're going to prohibit you from coming into their country unless you
come to my saying or not in why because why? First of all, I don't think I said okay, this I don't want it. I don't feel safe. Not enough research. Okay, that's one set of people. Another one, I take it, but now I have to now present it as a card to travel. This is the same unsettling. It's too fast and heavy. A lot of people here won't even get to wrap their minds around the depth of the situation. You know, it's kind of frightening to me. It is.
People, if y'all don't see what's going on, y'all ain't want to see what's going on. I told y'all they will come to the point where they try to control your every movement, and they're going to use this as the grounds to not forcing you to take this, but your life is going to be difficult if you don't. I guarantee you we're going to come to the point where they're going to say you can't walk in a food store
exactly
unless you have this certificate. You can't go to the hospital. You can't work. I'm telling y'all, that's what's coming. And if you don't want to see that, you ain't want to see it. I feel like so many of us people are like in this. I don't say sleep anymore because he could wake up from sleep. I feel like we are like our people are comatose.
You know what? You have to get a test to go from Nassau to Family Island. What's it all about?
Thing. Vaccine is not a cure. This is not going to stop you from catching COVID.
Right.
An AstraZeneca vaccine, I think somebody sent me, it's on my phone and I'm using my phone for the podcast. I have to look that up, but it ain't now 90%. AstraZeneca has the AstraZeneca vaccine has one of the lowest success rates out of all the vaccines available out there.
And we're doing 100,000.
And it ain't like, so they can't tell you that once you take this vaccine, that's going to end the coronavirus. It's not. So if this thing is not providing you with a cure, 60% effective, don't stop you from catching it. Don't stop it from spreading. But yet, I have to have this in order to jump on your plane or come to your country or eventually walk in your food store or have a job.
In all cases, it's free.
People, if y'all can't see what's going on, you ain't want to see it.
Nothing for free. Okay, so they say it's free. If nothing remains free. Your freedom of movement is going to be impeded.
This is all about power and control. Think about it. Who is making these decisions? Who is benefiting from this? Y'all can call me conspiracy theorist as much as you want. All you gotta do is open your eye and see what's going on. That's all you gotta do. All right? All you gotta do is open your eyes and see what's going on these days. I just know the day will come when you cannot do business, you cannot participate in the economy without being a part of this system, without this mark, which will be a part of the system. That is what we are being set up for, people. And I thank God for Glory FM, because I couldn't say that on the other station without getting a call. Oh, Michelle, you know, you're hearing, saying these things. You're giving voice to this. Truth is truth, man. Truth is truth. We gotta stop pretending that we don't see what's going on.
You know, Michelle, I concur with you wholeheartedly because, you know, research takes time. And when person does research, they come to these conclusions and they ask a simple question. Why do you need to take a vaccine that is 60% effective? One, it's free. Two, we know nothing is free. We've learned it all our lives. Somebody's getting something for that, and the control. Those who are ever in charge, we ain't gonna no names, but the fact of the matter is, somebody is controlling this, and we don't get any answer because the data does not show that what we up against is warrant these type of draconian measures that we forget.
I had before, and they're going to look much into that. I mean, you know, pandemics happen, and he's just saying to be prepared for what is it's inevitable.
To say fact is happened. If that is fair mongering at its highest, and look who's doing it. The same individuals so behind so many of these research and vaccine and controversial conspiracy statements over the last 10, 15 years. So this voice is so powerful and everybody got to jump when he speaks because he get millions and billions. Yep. That's not right. We all have the same stake on this planet.
It's all about the money.
I agree with you, Michelle. We have to ask questions because I don't believe in being led down a dark. The blind leading the blind is not something I ascribe to. You know, and I know this. I didn't know we was going to have this conversation, but I totally agree. Okay. We have to ask these questions. If not, we have a population of people just being led like sheep to a slaughter. That don't make no sense. I'm not going to allow that. If I ask a question, you upset with it, then why are you upset with my question? Why a question get you upset? What is you have to hide?
I mean, not just you know, casting it, but they've gone so far as censorship, man. They're trying to shut people down who have a dissenting voice.
Your Twitter account is going to be blocked in a little
bit. I'm saying, and I'm like, okay, is it that serious? Why are you so worried about people who are trying to sound an alarm, even if they're wrong? Why are you so worried about it? Oh, the shutdown, they just allow plenty of things.
uncontroversially.
Wow. Okay, let me see. Let me see how I can do this. Device not connected. What does that mean? Okay, something is going on here, guys. We may have to go to my computer. It's saying that the browser has lost connection. Not sure. Let me try something here. Okay, so what is going on? They have lost power at the station. And so we're having some issues as a result of that. Okay, so I think we're still live on. I think they're back because I see where she's brought us up. Not surprised. John Wallace says, great show today from the Tiki Hut. We will continue to support the establishment. The company wishes them well, especially Mr. Nesbitt and his Pinewood endeavors. Thank you very much, John. Let's see. Sarah Reed says, you are right, Michelle. The Bible speaks of these things. What irritates me is that our church pastors do not speak on these and other hardcore issues. Well, listen, all you got to do is read the book, man. And see, it's being fulfilled, people. You know?
And you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, Michelle, because you're being a voice of that truth. And when you find there's going to be attacks against you like
Speak a little louder for me, please.
Yeah, I think you're doing the right thing because you're bringing fruit to power. Because what is happening when you find opposition against this commentary, which is we've been talking about these things a long time. I said it from my mom and dad. So why all of a sudden the pushback? So I think is anytime you see this type of pushback, that's when you stand firm. You know you're on the right track, and you know there's more of them us than them. You'd be amazed. There's more people who believe what you believe and actually start to find a voice. They stifle voices now. They shut it down. They control the media. So what you do with every media opportunity you get, you let people know.
I want to make sure that I'm giving the right figure about the effectiveness of the AstraZeneca vaccine. And if I am wrong, I will correct it for the stream. But somebody's and the better. Remembering saying 60%. So I will double check that, and if I am wrong, I will definitely correct that on a future show. But the point is that this is not a cure for COVID-19, people. I don't want you to believe that this is a cure. I don't want you to believe that you get this vaccine and you're cured and you're immune forever from COVID. Because if a mutated version's around and the vaccine you got does not address that particular version, then you're still gonna get COVID.
Yep.
And you would have heard on my show this week, many medical doctors who are questioning, why is it that proven medications are not being repurposed when they've been shown to be effective against COVID? Why are medical doctors being ostracized, being vilified because they're speaking out against this? One and one still make two people. The last time I checked. You don't have to be a genius to figure this out. All you have to do is open your eyes and see what is going on. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. And my encouragement to you today is to think. Just think. Open your eyes, open your mind, look at all of the information before you and think. And if at the end of the day you come to the same conclusion, then fine, at least you would have been. But think, people. What is really going on here? Listen, man. Give us some. You want to do a final?
Yep, I believe that the Bahamas, it's going to be over 365 days since we've been into this pandemic mode. I believe that the Bahamas and its leadership should have been positioned and poised to open segments of the economy, the school, and different industries are been better poised to do this right. Because in the onset, we already knew that 19 in the pandemic would be with us. We should have been working around the scenes, around the clock to make sure that one, that there be COVID-free areas. Not that COVID wouldn't be in a particular area, but actually the people who are coming there, they're COVID-free, and you could do like bubble. Some islands will be bubble islands. Some places will be able to have homes open and be able to have a second economy, not just on the fact that you're touristic, but be prepared.
Right.
I mean, even with our schools, I find that the face-to-face learning has been hampered because why? We didn't put the work in at the beginning for when you saw that this in March, April, May, and all these different things started to happen. I think the minds should have sit down and say, listen, let's talk to the experts, just the scientists, all let's get together because, you know, I understand the common authority is given the power through legislation to do this, but I think by now we should have been experts and we're living along with COVID, being able to travel along with COVID, not just sitting down waiting for someone else to say, okay, do this and do that. We have enough smart people in this country who are going to plan the way forward for us, give those recommendations to the international bodies, and have been such mind-blowing regulation things we come up with, they'll have to adopt what the Bahamians are doing. I believe the Bahamian people are that smart. I think they're that innovative to be able to make their own decisions and open our economy, not just waiting on an international person, I don't even know who they is, to tell us what to do, and then we march to a beat of an unknown position. That is not something I'm very comfortable with. I think Bahamians could do better, and we can do better.
All right, final thoughts. Give us the last shout out for Tiki Bikini Hut. What promotions you have going on? If you want, give us your number again or whatever. If you have the floor.
Okay, come on down. Like we're gonna have our Valentine's celebration. We also have the Super Bowl stuff coming up on Sunday. But Valentine, I want to really push that because we have enough seating for 100 plus person, socially distant, and I think it's important that I think we need to just focus on getting more people to come together and break this COVID fatigue. This is what Tiki Bikini Hut is for. Being the signs, we have the family atmosphere, we have the nice music, we have the great service and stuff. All the safety protocols are in place. The hand sanitizer, the heat thermometers, everything that we have will keep you safe, keep you sound, but also help you relax. Because we believe that this business is going to keep being the place where you can come and relax. We want Tiki Bikini Hut to be for families to relax, enjoy themselves, and to breathe. Okay, and it's not going to break the bank because we have, like you said, Bahamians, we have a standing policy. Once you show your ID and you let us know you are, we'll give you a nice discount because we understand that everybody needs a break right now. So I just want to welcome everybody down to Tiki Bikini Hut. We have free membership up. Yes, sir. Those places who signed up, text me, please come and get your food. I already spoke to some of you. Thank you so much for texting. And in the next hour or so, if you text me again, the next 10 persons will get something free. Okay? So in the next hour, you text Stephen and Nesbitt on 395-1554. I'm going to give another 10 dinners to the next person who texts me today. So I want to thank you all. Thank you, Michelle. And hey, it was a pleasure. We kind of look forward to doing it again next week.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen, for having me. Guys, that's going to do it for today's show. Coming to you live from the Tiki Bikini Hut on Junkanoo Beach. This has been a pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So thank you so much. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. This is GPS Global.